Welcome back to our Principle of Accounts class. In today's lesson, we'll be preparing the trading account using the vertical style method. We have already used the horizontal style method in preparing the trading account. So let's get into today's lesson. So here's an example, a trial balance. We have that was extracted: sales, purchases, rent, lighting, general expense, fixtures, debtors, creditors, bank, cash, drawing capital, return inwards, return outwards, opening stock, carriage inwards, carriage outward, and a closing stock of $300. So we have to prepare the vertical style trade. But before we do, let's look at a simple formula to remember. When we're preparing the trading account, to get our gross profit, we have the formula is sales minus cost of goods sold equal our gross profit. So our sales, we have to get our sales, our final figure for sales, we have to have our sales figure and less return inward or less sales return, and we get our final sales figure. For cost of goods sold, we have to add opening stock, add purchases, add carriage inward, less return outwards, and less closing stock to get our cost of goods sold. So we need to remember that when we're preparing the vertical style balance sheet. So next we have to prepare our heading. We have D. Latchman trading account for month ending 31st of December 2005. And notice that we have our detail columns and two cash columns. Now we're going to look at our trial balance and try to extract all the sales figures. So our sales figures, our first part, we have to do our first section is determine the sales figure. So we have sales and we have return inwards. Sales is 5,200 and we have to less return inwards, which is $100. And when we're lessing figures in accounts, we use bracket to indicate we have to subtract. And when we less 100 from $52, we end up with $5,100 as our final sales figure. Now we have to determine the cost of goods sold. So we have to look at our trial balance and our formula to get our trial balance. We have to add opening stock, we have to add our purchases, add carriage in, less return outwards, and less closing stock. Opening stock is $1,000. Purchases is $2,900. Carriage inward is $150, and we have to minus 200 for return outwards and 300 for closing stock. So we have to now tally these numbers here, and when we tally that, we will end up with $3,550. And remember, the formula state that we have to less cost of goods sold from the sale. So we have to put brackets. We have to put the $3,550 within brackets to indicate we have to minus that from the final sales figure, which is $5,100. Now when we do that, when we minus the $3,550 from the $5,100, we will get a gross profit of $1,550. And this is bringing us to the end of preparing our trading account using the vertical style. I hope that you found this video educational and it helped you. Do your own research, and I will see you in the next video.